sometimes you just gotta ghost that man.
That's a hot take. My guest today has lived many lives. She has been a DJ, a tattoo artist, a bartender. Would you rather date above your league or below your league?
Below, 100%. I think every woman would say this. Hot men suck.
Especially if they know. Today's episode runs the gamut of topics. From the red flags and the icks. Why are you stumbling when the metro car stops? Like, how are you going to protect a family?
I think singing better, like if you're like super like is way worse than singing bad. Like, why are you as a man
why
good
are you
at something?
To the things that we love about men and everything in between.
Actually prefer younger men.
Yeah.
I don't know why younger men are just more chivalrous.
It's gonna be a Priyanka Nick situation with me. Not only does she have a lot of hot, controversial takes on dating, she's also a catch.
I go and pick up men from dates. Like, I drive and pick them up.
Wow.
And then I'm like, don't worry, sweetheart, mommy's got this.
What can't she do? Well, find a man, clearly.
Can I ask you these questions back?
I ask the questions here. I'm the pilot now. What is one thing that you wish more men understood about women?
Women don't want to be told what to do or how to be. I think that off the top of my head. I'm the kind of person who, if you tell me to do something, I will do the opposite.
100%.
I've grown up wearing what I want to, getting tokoed by my parents ki, you know, ye pehno, wo pehno, upar jacket pehno. And now they started like disguising it as a, oh, thand lagegi, ek jacket pehno. Amne mujhe nahi lagegi thand. You know, it's
and
okay.
that's your decision,
yeah,
right?
like
even if you do.
This is like one of the biggest arguments I have at home. I used to, at least. It's so much better now. But you know, it's like, I hate being told what to do.
We were raised to be strong-willed and independent and decisive about things. So exercising that autonomy over our life is super important. Yeah, like it's important that we do that. Like, I just feel that we just don't know how each other's minds work. Like, sometimes the way men's minds work baffles me.
I don't know. I feel like this might be like a very subjective thing as well, right? Because for me, my biggest problem is I haven't been able to find emotionally available people. And I think that's been my biggest gap. So I don't know if that's like a gender thing or not.
How do you define emotional availability?
Someone who's ready to put in the work to be in a relationship, who's ready to like open up themselves, be vulnerable, put themselves in positions where, you know, you can get hurt, but you want to do it anyway. I think that is really important to me, to be able to be like, okay, I'm ready for a relationship now, I think. Or like, I'm ready for something serious. And like, it's so hard to find people like that. Even women, honestly. I think the generation we live in, it's so hard to like sound like an auntie. It's so hard to find emotionally available people because everything is so easily accessible to us. You know, like everyone has options. Like we were talking about, everything is so commodified now. Dating has become like a marketplace. And so finding people who are ready to settle down, it's like insanely impossible right now. For me, at least, it's been like that. My favorite question to ask men is, what do you like about me?
Love that question.
Yeah, because then you find out, right? Like if they're like, oh, I like how you make me feel. I like, you know,
I like how you do this for me. And for that, for me.
Yeah, or like, you know, like things about yourself that it's like if they actually say something about you that
is
specific and actually describes you as a person. Like if they've actually got a read of who you are, I think that's like really important.
And you'd be surprised how little they would be able to answer that question, you know, many times.
And I find myself in a position where if someone asks me what I like about that person, it's hard for me to answer as well because I'm like, I don't know. Like now that I have to think about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be able to answer it though.
It depends on the person. Like I'm in a super complicated situation right now for the first time in my life. And like if you'd ask me what I like about that person, like I could probably list more cons than pros. And I think that in itself should be like an indicator that this is not the right way to go. But yeah, like it's hard to list out things that you like about a person when you don't know them for long enough or when you don't actually like them and you're just addicted to like that feeling of push and pull and, you know? Yeah.
Rather than the person. Like, do I like the person or do I just like the vibe that we're throwing across?
The feeling of like being in this situation.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What is the biggest insecurity you've seen in men, and how does that show up?
I can speak for my last relationship. He kind of like would blame me for not being good enough. And I think he just wasn't happy with like professionally where he was, or like, tumhari wajah se I don't have a job.
What?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Man logic.
You like locked him in his room or something. You didn't allow him to go out. How is that possible? Even in your room, you
नहीं है
can.
काम करना अब
हम हमारे घर में ये नहीं चलता है कि
हम
दामाद
लड़कों को
काम नहीं
allow नहीं करते काम करने के लिए.
That's
One of-
wild.
Yeah, that was like one of them.
So insecure men are like also I think very dangerous because they'll really do everything to tear you down
100%.
and make you feel like you
you
don't
feel
deserve.
insecure, right? Like to make themselves feel better, it's always about like putting someone else down.
Speaking of self-work, like how have you managed to preserve your mental health while navigating what is I would describe as a treacherous dating landscape?
I don't know how this is gonna sound, but sometimes you just gotta ghost that man. You don't always have to be like, oh my god, communication is key, and you can tell that this is not going to work. I think it's okay to be selfish and just not reply.
Wow.
Is that bad?
That's a hot take.
I think that's
No,
going to be
that's
a
a bold-
very hot take.
That's a bold statement.
Because I've done it. Like, I'm 100% guilty of ghosting people.
Okay.
Because, like, in this day and age, I've been ghosted by so many men, you know, like, it's one of those things that you just have to, like, come to terms with happening. I'm not saying go on a date with them and then meet them and then ghost them. Obviously, once you've had, like, a certain level of interaction with them, then you kind of owe it to them to be like, okay, I'm not interested. But if you've just started talking to someone, I don't think you need to put in the effort to be like, you know, I don't think this is working out. Send them a text like, oh, you know, I mean, I get it. It might be as easy as.
But don't you
I
feel
don't
it's
think so.
respectful to like let them know? I'm trying to only play devil's advocate.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Everybody does deserve that respect. But like sometimes I simply just couldn't care less because like that's kind of the precedent that's been set in this day and age, right? And as shitty a precedent as it may be, it's kind of like how it is, right? And it works for me, and I'm sure it works for other people who want to run away from like communicating with every single one of those people because you don't want to give like that same level of communication and energy to everyone. If it's like a small conversation on a dating app, then it's
Right.
like, why bother?
I don't think it's even like expected. Are there any subtle things that guys do that give you the ick?
Being rude to staff.
ठीक है, मतलब that's a serious one. I feel.
Yeah.
Like a little unreasonable icks. I have a
Like-
few.
Tell me.
Why are you stumbling when the metro car stops? Like, how are you gonna protect a family? Do you know what I'm saying?
When
like,
you
you ever
can't
just
keep
get like an ick.
self-centered.
You can't stand up straight. Like, either fall down. Like, no, actually, don't fall down. If I see a man fall down,
That's so funny.
I think I'll fall out of love with him instantly.
That's so funny.
Crawling around on the floor, like looking for the badminton shuttlecock, like in the bush.
I think just bending over in general.
That's not for you. That's not for you.
How would you bend down to tie your laces, right?
No, I think that your shoelaces should always be tied and you just slip your foot while standing up. Ideally chopping wood or something while doing that. There's just like a lot of small icks. And then I was talking to an evolutionary psychologist recently and she described kind of the logic behind an ick. Men don't really get icks easily. Like it has to be something like really serious.
Yeah.
Otherwise it'll be like whatever. But because women's stakes are so high and like the investment is so high in choosing a mate that they have to be like really picky.
Yeah. Women's lives just get better as you age.
I was gonna say, like, is it not kind of liberating to like get older and like to pass? Honestly, I don't think we've passed that threshold yet, but like eventually if ever we do, like pass the threshold of like, you know, into like spinster territory, would it not be sort of liberating?
I don't know where I read this. I think Instagram or something, which is where I get all of my information. Apparently, marriage is so much worse for women than it is for men. Should we not be talking about this?
It's okay. So, see, there's a solution, which is like finding a partner who enables and enhances and empowers your femininity and is sort of like the wind beneath your wings, like who enables you to blossom even more into a version of yourself. And I think it's dangerous to be with someone who dims your sparkle.
If more of the responsibility is on the guy, like this is the kind of guy that I need actually. I'm going to add this to my list. Is someone who does everything for me. And like, so I don't have to do anything.
Okay. I think that can
Is
be
that too
arranged.
much to ask
I don't
for?
think so. Well, the thing is, you do a lot, right? Like, it's funny to joke about, like, oh, someone who does everything for me and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, by being in a relationship with you, that person would garner so much value
Yeah.
from being in your presence that
Yeah.
I don't think it's too much to ask.
Like the nurturing.
Feminine goddess in you.
Yeah.
You like a fruity man.
I
feel.
like a fruity man.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
like a fruity man.
Like a little gay.
Yeah, 100%. Like a bisexual man with a nose piercing.
Really?
Yeah, and like tattoos. I think that would be my type.
Okay.
And I think my problem now is that I've been looking for like very stereotypical men. I think I need to be looking for like similar to me kind of people, like tattoos and like
Yeah.
open about
Like edgier
yeah.
alternatives. So what are your micro feminisms? Your micro pushbacks against the patriarchy?
I think walking out of the house with like all my body hair intact is like one of them. And then I go and pick up men from dates. Like I drive and pick them up.
Wow.
And then I'm like, don't worry, sweetheart, mommy's got this.
Mommy's got this.
Mommy's got this.
Well, the small things I do to rage bait men, I think, is like
Yeah.
what I enjoy. Like, oh, what a nice blouse you're wearing today, hun. They love having their Uniqlo top being called a blouse. And how tall do you wish you were?
What would you do if you were tall?
What would you reach if you were tall? How would you describe your attachment style?
What's the one
Avoidant? Anxious?
where you're both? It's called something
disorganized?
disorganized.
That's scary. You're both?
Yeah, and I thought at one point that I was secure. And I still think I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
But I run away from confrontation. So clearly
ghosting and all.
avoidant. Yeah, exactly.
Suggested that.
Yeah. Like I'm very aware of my avoidant tendencies, but I also am very aware of my anxious tendencies in terms of like, does this person like me? Why are they not responding? I want to constantly talk to them. You know, letting go of your self-respect by reaching out to this person multiple times overall.
I'm very aware. I'm very familiar with this intimately.
Yeah.
But I also think it's the other person, like what they bring out in you. Like if the other person is exhibiting avoidant behaviors, then I lean anxious. And if the other person is exhibiting anxious behaviors, I become avoidant. So I do think that they are like opposing like polar energies. I'm going to play Would You Rather.
Okay.
But it's like kind of quick. Would you rather date above your league or below your league?
Below 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I think every woman would say this. Hot men suck.
Especially if they know.
If they know they're hot,
you're not. Yeah. Would you rather date someone who prioritizes their relationship or their career? Wait,
relationship.
what? Relationship.
Yeah. Can I ask you these questions back?
No, I ask the questions here. I'm the pilot now. कोई नहीं unemployed चलता है मुझे मेरे लिए ज़्यादा
बस
time
प्यार करना चाहिए दिल का साफ होना चाहिए
हाँ मतलब generational wealth is cool फिर तुम unemployed हो सकते हो I think they call that socialite.
Yeah.
Would you rather catch your partner cheating once or never catch them but always suspect they might be cheating?
Catch them cheating once.
Have you ever been with someone who is unfaithful?
I found out like 6 months after we broke up that he cheated, so it didn't really impact me much. But
you didn't feel like that was
like
in retrospect?
It was like just add another thing to the list of what he's done. So.
Would you rather date someone who constantly talks about their ex or someone who refuses to talk about their past relationships?
I think someone who refuses to talk about their past.
But then what are you hiding?
I think I would get to leave it and not talk about my past. And I would love that. Not have to explain the horror.
Interesting. Like, do you want to know about people's exes like when you're on a date with them?
Yeah, I love it. But not too much. But like if I had to choose, then I'd rather not know about it at all.
Got it.
Rather than someone who's like constantly talking about
That's fair. No, obviously. I just feel like past precedent is the best predictor of future behavior sometimes. Like going back to my theory that like people don't really change. And I just feel like if you have done things in the past before, then it is very likely that you will do it with me too. Like more than likely.
I agree, actually. Like,
Once a cheater, always
once
a
a
cheater.
cheater, always a cheater. I still like to have that hope that somewhere maybe they can change. Not with me.
Well, that's
though.
the thing. I was gonna say,
don't try
like,
to change
don't-
with me because I'm not gonna.
Right. Like, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm like, oh, but he'll change for me because
Yeah,
I'm so
exactly.
amazing and he's going to
Exactly.
want to do that. I don't think people change until they arrive at that decision for themselves.
For themselves, yeah.
What violates the girl code for you?
Like, I'm so grateful to my female friendships that I haven't felt like anyone's really broken girl code. But I did get pissed off with one of my friends because she was hitting on a guy that I was hitting on. So I guess that would be like one. But it's like, why would you let a man come in the middle of your friendship?
Female
You know,
friendship.
like,
How have your female friendships helped you in your dating or love life?
I think it's just one of those things and where you realize that no one is going to treat you as well as your girls do.
So it's hurt your love life basically because it's like, the standard is really
raise
high.
the standards so high. Like, they decorate things on your birthday, plan out parties, surprises. You know, we plan trips together. Men are incapable of doing that.
Are
In
you?
my experience, they
Yeah.
have been. Maybe there are capable men out there, but I haven't met them.
Uh-huh.
And I also think you kind of bring your best self forward in friendships as opposed to relationships, right? Because you like take your relationships for granted sometimes.
And you're also not performing. Like, I do sometimes find myself, like, if I'm with a guy, like, there is some kind of performance. Whereas with friendships, you can sort of settle into a more authentic version.
Yeah.
Female friendships have enriched my life immeasurably and have literally, like, brought me levels of joy and connection that, like, I'll leave a hang feeling like everything's gonna be okay. Like, you can see colors a little brighter afterwards. He's a 10, but he's 5'8".
That's fine.
So 10.
Yeah.
He's a 5, but he has generational wealth.
Honestly, he's an 8.
We have to be honest.
Yeah.
He's a 10, but he's an actor.
Like in life or by
No,
profession?
like professionally. It's
Say
allowed.
it.
It's allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, not for
Why
me.
people don't like actors?
I don't like actors.
Why?
Sorry. I don't think that there is enough room for both of us. Like, I'm narcissistic enough as it is, I
It's
think.
too much for another.
Yeah, too much for one relationship.
I wouldn't mind.
He's a 4, but he plays the guitar.
Makes no difference. I can play the guitar for myself.
Mhm.
Even though I play really bad.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say maybe the number even goes down if he plays his guitar at me.
Yes, you know what? I do not like being serenaded. I've realized this.
I think a lot of women don't.
I
Yeah.
was talking to a musician for a while and like he would sing for me and I would be like, wow, that's so good. But deep down inside, I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, I don't want to hear
Well, like,
this.
as a man, like, should you be singing? Okay, ick singing poorly, so uncomfortable. Like, someone singing poorly at you.
I think singing better, like if you're like super like, is way worse than singing bad.
Oh.
Like, why are you as a man
Like, why are
good
you
at something?
belting? He's a 5, but makes amazing kadak chai.
It doesn't matter to me because I make some really good chai as well.
Okay. You can do so many things for yourself. Like, you can
Yeah.
fill your cup in so many ways that the expectation, or like for you to be impressed, someone would have to be extraordinary.
Yeah, maybe.
Which I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
He's a 10 but has BO.
I can be fixed.
You're much more like accommodating than I thought. He's a 10 but he's younger than you. You're down with.
Actually prefer younger men.
Yeah.
I've been going out on dates with younger men. And
Right.
I don't know why younger men are just more chivalrous than men my age.
I think so too. I think they're really like, I like the new crop of boys. Like, I've said this many times that I think it's very possible my husband is like studying for his like 12th exams. or
Oh my
something right
God.
now. Like, not to be a cradle robber about it, but I think it's possible like it's gonna be a Priyanka Nick situation with me. What's the biggest red flag for you in
Anger
a-
issues.
Anger issues.
100%.
What's your biggest red flag in yourself?
Oh, can I say that I don't have any?
Yeah.
No, I definitely have red flags. I think I don't communicate very well. I can get angry sometimes. I tend to go for things that are like bad for me. But these are like acceptable red flags because I'm a lady.
सब माफ है आपका सब माफ Thank you so much. It was really, really fun.
Yay, I'm glad.
I loved our conversation and it was very enlightening. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Love Handle. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to hit subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave in the comment section below all of your micro acts of feminism that you do on a daily basis. We'd love to hear them. See you in the next one. Bye.
Yay.